too. And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party. All I want is a little bit too. And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party.
Right.
All I want is a little bit of you.
You. Listen, ma, I know you ain't tryna fuck with these lanes. Jump in the violence, get some weed and something to drink. You got a man, girl? That don't mean nothing to me. I'ma make my move just as soon as he leave. And your soul just as soon as you breathe. If I gave it up tomorrow, girl, would you do it for me? Freezing words flow like water, fluidly. And the world seem new to me. Peekaboo, girl, and you knew it was me. I'm digital now, locked down uptown with a USB. When I met you, girl, should've been you and me. When you and I first, that brings unity. I see the look in your eye, girl. Know you feeling me. Got me spitting words like in a spelling bee. Got my soul trapped like a refugee. Locked down, sold out like a refugee. Yeah.
All I want is a little bit too. At the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party. All I want is a little bit too.
Just a little bit.
At the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party.
That's right, girl.
And all I want was a little bit of you.
You. After the club, let's go back to the lab. I know your man ain't seen you a minute and he's mad. After I jump, girl, I'ma put you right in the cab. But first I gotta make sure you got my map. I swear, girl, this is no one night thing. I wanna meet your mother and your dad. They heard I'm from the street, so they might think I'm bad. Even though I'm angry, don't think that I'm mad. And I know I lost a lot, but I'm glad for what I have. So at the after party, after you and him party, we gon' party. Dip out, girl. Come on, just jump on my Harley. Yeah, jump on the Harley.
And all I want was a little bit too. And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party. And all I want was a little bit of you. And at the after party, after you and the party, girl, we gon' party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Freeze the dubs, hectic connections.
You know.
I got that candy problem.
However you want
Come
it,
and
man.
get some.
We got it for you, girl.
We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Gumdrops, cotton candy with a couple of Skittles that's all over your panties. Caramel, I got that nose candy. Put 100 grand in the stash, eat 100 grand. What you call it? My chocolate pretzel. Put you in a position where Mr. Chocolate oppress you. Catch him on the block with them now and laters. I can even see him now and later with that almond flavor. Mr. Goodbar, Italian nicey. Yo, my Reese's peanut butter cup, my almond joy. I'm your boy. If you need hard dick and bubblegum, hit you with the Chico stick, a jawbreaker, a hotel heartbreaker, a lifesaver with the sweetest fish. How good is this? Tongue twister, spin your world around like a Twizzler. Got him screaming blackberry molasses like Mister. We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. We got cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
My Snickers bar will satisfy you. The door to the candy store is always open. Sweetie, let me try you. Butterscotch, saltwater taffy from the bayou. Juicy fruit, big red lemon head. Whatchamacallit, do you want it now or later? I'm a sugar daddy, so I'm all about my paper. Sucking on a blow pop. Drinking Henny with no chaser. Jolly Ranchers, red number 6 back in M&M's. Probably caused you cancer. Give me a break of that Kit Kat. Walmart, Butterfingers and 6-packs. I'm on the moon, eating a Mars bar. Eating candy cigarettes in a Mars star. I can tell you my baby Ruth, my Mary Jane. Many Mars, girl, I'm thinking I ate you. And smoked on the roof. Now it's cotton candy when I jump up
We
in
got
the
cotton candy for you, Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. We got cotton candy for you. Skittles, Snickers, Three Musketeers. We got what you want. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
You stick it like cotton candy. I'm loving your edible panties. Remind me of cotton candy. And so sticky, hair full of candy. I get a sweet tooth when you pass by me. I've been lost, girl, I'm glad that you found me. Got me stuck like cotton candy. Girl, you're sweet, not bitter like brandy. I'm glad that you truly understand me. I'm glad you understand me. I'm glad you understand me.
He couldn't really get out.
I'm
My
glad that
nigga
you,
was
I'm glad
in
that
the
you,
pussy.
I'm glad that you truly understand me.
What it do, y'all?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yo,
I'm glad that you truly
welcome to the
understand me.
Friday Flip. We in here early on this bitch, man, because I had to trip out on niggas at my job, nigga. I was like, look, nigga, hold up. I'm not y'all motherfucking beast of burden. I'm not going to be carrying all this shit. I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all need to talk to yourselves before you get it mixed up. This the wrong nigga to be trying to think y'all gonna dominate. I'm sorry, I'm not an immigrant. I told them niggas yesterday, I said, I'm not an immigrant. Fuck is wrong with you? Fuck you mean I gotta do 10 trucks by myself? No, nigga. Y'all better figure out who doing the rest of these trucks. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? You better hire some niggas. It's not my fault, nigga. Y'all can't keep niggas because y'all niggas is wrong. Y'all a bunch of ain't shit niggas who don't treat people right. That's why people quit. I knew when they hired that older black woman, and she was from Mississippi. I said she ain't gonna be here long. Cause when the sister said to me, she said, "How long does it take for your body to get used to this truck?" I knew. I just looked at her. I was like, "Poor sis." I wish my older sister was not trying to even work that. They shouldn't even pay her for that job. He could have put her like at the front, at the register, some shit, but he gonna put her back there like she's a goddamn dock worker. She can't work the fucking dock. She's like 50, 60 fucking years old, bro. This shit crazy, man. And as y'all see this picture right here, I had to start out with this motherfucking picture because I want y'all to see how they romanticize crimes by young white people. You know, just look at what the wording says. A 16-year-old boy from Florida passionately and violently murdered a teen girl in a brutal crime that has sparked unsettling comparisons to the Netflix series Adolescence. Abiella Elliott, whatever y'all, they want to play like he's some Spanish person, but he's white. He stands under the precipices of white of Hernando County, was tragically found dead by a hiker on a trail near Cypress Lakes Preserve last week, just weeks after celebrating her 16th birthday. And then here he is under the precipice of white. Police arrested 16-year-old Cameron Q. Bell in connection with the killing shortly after the heartbreaking discovery. I mean, it's just like the fact that, listen to the words, he passionately, well, what the fuck is passionate about unaliving somebody? And then they use violently in the same thing, like it's, who was the writer of this? Because I tried to go and find the fucking actual person of that. I could not find them. So if anybody's able to locate, you know, who's the writer of this, we need to put their ass under the fire. I bet they're probably Latino too. To put passionate, this is a travesty, man. Let me get this shit off of here, man. Word up. Move that shit, man. Cause that shit's sick, bro. Sickest shit I've seen, man. Okay. We back in here. They be doing some wild shit. They done moved all my captions. Get all that in there, bro. Get all of that in there, bro. Know what it is? How y'all doing on this Friday? But yeah, that's what I said. And that's why I had to start off with that story. Because just the way they sitting here and they out here just talking crazy about the young brother Carmelo Anthony. And you know, the way that reporter ran up on the young man. And they got the media out here, a stone face Carmelo Anthony. Oh, these niggers have stone faces. We can't possibly see his humanity in that stone face. Looks like the ones where they chased us off that island. You know, 'cause that's how the white people always act. Like they're the victim. They're always being chased off a fucking island or some bullshit. Salute to Carmelo Anthony Mama, who got out there, spoke that truth, even showed remorse towards the family of the victim, the said victim, you know, because he did, pass away. So we're not going to kick Austin Metcalf just because he's 6 feet. That's We just don't do that over here. That's just how black people naturally are, because we know how the universe works. You don't do that. The universe be listening. So you sitting here hoping to harm on somebody else. Well, guess what the universe gonna do? It's gonna be like, snap. You want harm? All right, I'm gonna give you some harm. You don't talk about people like that in the universe. It's just downright disrespectful. And we're not hating on anybody. We just telling y'all what the goddamn truth is, whether you like it or not. You gonna tell me there's a rule of law, but then you're gonna make it a rule of law for one group over another, then that doesn't make any sense. So what does that mean we have to do against shit like that? Obviously we would rebel. So y'all don't want that smoke. So don't do that shit. Let this shit go to court. Let it be meted out the way it's supposed to be. And then whatever happens, happens. But you're not going to tell me that a person can carry guns across two states of line and say they fear for their life and gun someone down. You're not going to tell me a person can sneak behind a starving person who's hungry and out of their damn mind and don't even know you back there and you going to strangle them to death. And I'm going to be like, okay, that's self defense too. But somebody saying, hey man, leave me alone, don't touch me, that's not self defense. Now white people are like, well, that's a threat. When a nigger says it, it's a goddamn threat. But y'all don't never leave black people alone. That's the problem. Y'all don't ever. Y'all stay in our spaces. Y'all stay in our faces, just trying. We seen the video of the I think I have the video. We're gonna play that of the I don't know where she's from. Mumbai, Bangladesh, Bombay, wherever the fuck she is. She looks dark, but she's anti-black. Like as with a lot of these freaking immigrants that they bring over here from these H1 countries allegedly. But they're always bringing these anti-black people around black people, and we're just always supposed to just accept it. Like, oh yeah, no, no, the fuck we don't. We ain't accepting it no motherfucking more. So fuck you, fuck your mama, your daddy too. Sorry, YouTube. I wasn't gonna drop the F bomb, but I was dropping the F bomb at work yesterday when I told them F off, and I got sent home, and I told them I don't give a fuck. Y'all not gonna be in here threatening me, having me feeling like I'm in a hostile environment. And you hostile, I'm getting hostile too. The hell is you talking about? We ain't friends. I'm just here to work, bitch. I'm not your friend. I got one old lady white friend that's my friend because she knew my wife. That's it. The rest of them, I don't fuck with them. They think they my friend because I may say something nice to them or smile occasionally. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is the enemy. I see how y'all move all the time. That's why I don't hang with y'all. That's when y'all be like, hey, Breeze, we're down here at this. Nah, I'm going to sleep. I got to watch my kids, nigga. Well, ain't your kids? Oh, yeah, nigga, I still watch them. Ah, I'm still watching my kids. I'm a black father, nigga. My kids ain't allowed just to be rolling around whatever the fuck they want to do. I got to be accessible so in case while they rolling around, they need me if the police or something roll up on them. Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all don't know what it's like. Black people, we live in 24 hours. Y'all niggas get to go to sleep. We don't. I'm being honest. That comes with my nephews, all that shit. I'm up, nigga. I'm always, when my brothers call, I'm like up. I'm up, nigga. I try to sleep. I cat sleep. I sleep like a cat. Especially when I'm off. I'm like, a few minutes here, a few minutes there. King Hazy, what it do, family? Y'all go check out my man King Hazy, Only Hayes, that brother right there. He be kicking that hot fire. What it do, King Hazy? Drop that brother that link if he wanna come up. There we go. Cause there be a lot of brothers on here who are very interesting, very. I like talking to people on here. People who got some shit going on. Figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm not anti anybody. But what you're not gonna do, you're not gonna espouse white supremacy, which is racism. Y'all not gonna do that over here. You're not gonna have blatant lies. You're not gonna do bullshit. We gonna check motherfuckers. And that's how I'm checking the bitches at my job. Y'all bitches not gonna be hostile to me. I don't give a fuck how white you is. And look, they was even more weirded out because I ain't pull out no phone. See? I don't pull out no motherfucking phone. I'm at work, nigga. What, bitch? We here. The cameras is in the store. They can see it on the store camera. I don't need the fucking phone. Why would I pull a phone out? I see weirdo niggas doing that shit all the time. Ain't no pulling no phone out, bitch. I'ma tell you like it is to your face. Okay, okay, I feel you. You gonna get some cannabis. Shit. Okay. Shit, man, it's a good Friday for me. I'm chilling because I was like, I told them niggas, like, what y'all want, nigga? I like fire me, nigga. What y'all want? I'm tired of this shit. Y'all not gonna be acting like you gonna tell me what to fucking do in here. I'll bust my ass for y'all people. That's why I told the bitch this morning. I said, y'all put that bitch in power every time y'all get that little Irish bitch. Every time they get that bitch some power, the bitch thinks she gonna try to sun me. I'm like, bitch, you not sunning me. Who the fuck you think it is? Yo, little bro, what it do? Amazing Austin in the motherfucking house. Nigga, you better have a go over here and open my YouTube back up again. Yes, sir. Why, Austin? Why can't I see you over here, bro? Are you offline? Cause you little ninjas, y'all love being offline, so a nigga can't really find you. Oh, you over there on? Oh, you on Twitch? You over there on the Twitch joint? Yeah, yeah. Let me show my little bro. There you go. He showed up. There you go. That's my little homie right there. Go check out Amazing Austin, all the good Marvel games. He got all that shit over there. My little bro be kicking it. Have your kids checking that out, cause I know your kids be trying to follow people. Don't have them following no damn Kai Cenat. Have them follow. This a FBA brother right here. FBA. Amazing Austin, man. Stop following them immigrants who do all that weird stuff. Let them go follow him. He just he just redid his whole basement. Yo, Austin, your crib got flooded, right, bro? Your crib got flooded and you had to fix that shit. Look, man, that shit suave, brother. I love the swag. Tell your peoples and you. I know you put in work with it too. Y'all did some nice shit. That shit look nice. That shit look nice. I hope y'all prepared for the next one. God damn it. I'ma still say that, bro. Word up. Well, let's keep it moving. I think shit, I might even have some video game shit on here for us tonight. Yeah. What
Y'all,
you
I'm
want?
tired, but I'm about to go work out. Every day that Carmelo Anthony's case continues and the Democratic leaders are eerily silent on this man and his family and the threats they're getting from MAGA, and it's just disgusting, and it reinforces, and it makes me so thankful that I did not support this party at all. They disgust me. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm not MAGA either.
Wait, that's the thing I'ma say again too. I don't call them MAGA. I call them white supremacists. That's what they are. They all are. Yeah. And the niggas that support them are either tethers or they coons. Yo, I'm praying for you, brother, Austin. I don't want that shit to happen either. Yeah, I don't want that shit to happen. I'm just saying, pray y'all be prepared just in fucking case because the way this weather, I'm telling you, this weather been tripping like crazy. So anything could just happen. You just don't know. Cause they fucking up the environment. They just don't really give a damn. That's why I don't really talk about it. Cause what the fuck am I talking about it gonna do? Don't nobody give a shit. I be laughing at white people and shit. They be like, I don't want no plastic bag. I'm trying to save the environment. I start laughing at them and shit. I'm like, bitch, you passed that. And then they know it. See, when I laugh at them and say that shit, all of a sudden they get honest with themselves and they realize, like, he fucking right. They be like, yeah. They stop and they think. They be like, yep, you right. Fuck is wrong with y'all? You passed the environment, nigga. That plastic bag has already been extracted from oil fields and made it to a plastic bag. Your pills is covered in plastic, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about? They now finding fish. Y'all be thinking the Chinese just making fish with plastic. No, nigga, the fish is now in the plastic is in the fish. They grow up because it's just plastic all out in the water. PCPs. That's why I don't eat that much fish. I don't at all. But I make sure when I eat it, I cook it good enough that I never see no plastic. But hey, we don't know, man. The system is all fucked up. It's all rigged. Nobody really willing to stand on it. That's why black people like, hey, look, fuck all this shit, man. We can't carry everybody torch. Y'all gonna have to wake the fuck up, do your own thing because we being harmed. Exactly. Exactly. Austin saying it right there. They're the main ones sitting here littering on the ground in the water, not giving a fuck. It be white guys just tearing down fucking Route 15 with fucking trucks with smoke billowing out the back of that bitch. Bah, big ass. This ain't even no this ain't a fucking 14 wheeler. This a nigga in a fucking pickup truck. These people don't give a fuck. we sit around wasting our energy trying to be like, look, we gonna still do what we do because we don't like trash around our home. That's just normal for black people. We just like, hey, nah, I ain't having all this trash. Cause you know trash bring niggas and shit. And I'm not talking about just black people when I say niggas. I'm just like indiscriminate motherfuckers that just be around. I call them non-interested, going to get any motherfucking thing. That's what niggas is to me. You just have a rack of them. They just in your neighborhood. You like, who the fuck? Just let the trash get in your neighborhood. Watch it just be strange Latinos hanging around. Then there be a Chinese man. Or then you got some black folks that just come randomly around. Just let trash get in your neighborhood. Watch how quickly you see some weird shit. You be like, what the fuck? So we clean our neighborhood. I'd be like, thank God I'm not the only one over here be cleaning the neighborhood. Because what I noticed, a lot of Latino people throw trash on the ground. Cause I guess that's how it is in their neighborhoods where they come from. They just I had to yell at some kids one day, like, hey, the fuck is you doing? Cause they just leaving trash. They threw the shit right on the ground. Did I yelled at them? They picked it up. I was like, there's a garbage can right fucking there. There's garbage cans all around here, bro. Ain't no reason for trash to be on the ground. But motherfuckers, where they come from, they don't be thinking about it. They in their world, they just throw trash. I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just trying to say I don't think they be thinking about it. You gotta be yelling at a motherfucker like, hey, cause they'll pick it up once you tell them, like, hey, look, the fucking garbage can right there, bro. I always laugh because the white people like, thank you, God. Like, like you looking like the white guy, he didn't say nothing. I was looking like he didn't say anything. That's why they like us around, because we like the goddamn janitor, the security and shit. They love black people around. Y'all think they don't. They really actually get used to us when we in the neighborhood. They be like, oh shit. Oh my God. They'll play like they scared of you every once in a while when you come around a corner and shit. Because that's another thing that white girl does. Every time I come around a corner, oh, or if I come speaking, oh, like I gotta always try to change my voice around that bitch. And I was like, I'm tired of talking like a wimpy nigga around her. I don't give a fuck if she is scared. Look, bitch. Because if you gonna be telling me, hey, I'm not management, when I ask you one thing, I don't know, go ask such and such. I'm not management. But then you gonna try to talk to me like you management. See, there's the problem right there. There's the problem. I've been management. That's why I told them every time they ask me, I'm like, no, nigga, I'm past that world of doing management work, nigga. Management means you don't have a life, nigga. You can't. Your wife got to be working in the same job with you, because if not, or you just gotta be a lonely ass nigga who don't have anything else going in your life but that job. So no, I said no. I told them niggas I'm not doing none of that shit. The bitch we had doing the receiving, that bitch left. They asked me. Oh, I was like, no. Soon as the motherfuckers, I was mad at the other bitch because she told them, oh, well, he got management experience. I'm like, yeah, I was a manager of Petco. I was a manager of fucking Pier One. I did all that type of bullshit, but I'm never doing it again. You don't have a life. You don't have a
I'm
motherfucking
not
life,
MAGA
man.
either because I feel the same way about MAGA. But the fact that the Democrats have all these voters that are in my community, and they are silent. The black Democrats, the regular Democrats. It's really disgusting. Don't come on this app asking us why we're not voting or getting mad at us for not voting for this party. Just think about Carmelo Anthony next time you ask that question and their silence, and that's why we're not doing it.
There you go. She right. Ain't nobody voting for them, and they being sitting here silent. I told people their silence is like, I mean, and don't black people do not let Candace Owens get into our mix. Please, black family. Let her hang out there in the wind. Let the white folks eat her. Don't let her come back in our mix because this is how they think about her. Even Roseanne, all of them. Let them stay out there and let them devour each other. Do not let her in the precipices of blackness.
Take on Candace Owens.
Monster. If I see the bitch, I'll knock her the fuck out. She's an Islamist. Everything she says is straight out of it. It obviously comes down to this. She's taking the Qatari money. Hello. There's nothing else.
Where do you think this came from? Because she obviously used to be.
She's getting paid by Jews, so she was doing that number. But I think when she got fired for being a Jew hater, and she is a Jew hater on every level, and from medieval times with her blood libel bullshit and all that stuff. Ben Shapiro said it to her straight. If you feel taking money from the Jews is against your God, then by all means quit. Her answer to that was, are you saying I can't quote the Bible? She's friggin' crazy.
And she told y'all she's a Jew hater from medieval times. That means she must be thinking like, hey, this bitch is like the Moors. Is that what she's talking about? Because I don't know. I was trying to figure out what the hell Roseanne says, but let Candace Owens stay out there and let them eat her. And she can be, and she can eat Roseanne too or something. Whatever they do, let them stay out there. Stop letting these people come into our precipices and playing like, oh, I'm down with you guys. No, you fucking not. Not all the shit you said. I ain't gonna forget what you said about Mike Brown or Tamir Rice or Trayvon Martin. I'm never gonna forget that shit. Word up. Some people could stand on what they want to stand on. Stand on what you stand on, motherfucker. I ain't saying you ain't got to. But you ain't gonna bullshit me about what I know about certain shit. Cause I'm watching this shit. And I deal with this shit in a daily on a fucking a daily basis with people. Young Riaz, the Drip King, what it do? Look at what I noticed when I was playing. I found this interesting, family. I'm playing Diablo, and the angel, you know, a brother fell down from allegedly heaven, but it's a brother, and he's the let's talk about his fall again. Your fall raise the dead? And so, an angel. Our brother, the angel, he's the archangel of justice. See? Black people have justice built into us. They know that even in video games. There was nothing I could do. Look at the brother named Tyrell. That's a hood brother angel. And this is in Diablo. They know, man. They fucking know. That's why they be pissed. They know. They fucking know. They know black people are built on justice. That's why we standing here talking about replacing a system of white supremacy with a system of justice. Look at that brother named Tyrell Yale. That's a brother, a hood brother. He fell down from, I'm playing Diablo 3 right now. And I was like, damn, wait, hold up. The angel black? White people letting that go? Yeah, the white people say, yeah, we letting that go. Because they know the motherfucking truth, too. They be putting it in video games all the time. We just the ones been taught to hate ourselves so we can't recognize it and shit. We be like some goofy niggas like, hey, oh, that nigga's a Nigerian. Shut the fuck up. That brother is from the hood. Tyrell. I know a nigga named Tyrell. I know a nigga named that. Fuck is you talking about? I went to college with a nigga named Tyrell. No cat. Fuck is you talking about? That's what I'm trying to tell people. Don't let them gaslight you and bullshit you. They fucking know. They fucking know. Go
Wallow
ahead,
over
E.
here talking about nobody gives a fuck if you're black. Either you have a good business or you don't. Is the customer service good? Is the product good? What I want to know is McDonald's product good? Is their customer service good or is their marketing good? A lot of these Asian hair stores, do they have good customer service or do we just know that we can get the products that we need from them? I'm trying to figure this out because there's a Walmart. Does Walmart have good customer service? Them motherfuckers act like they don't even want to help you find the shit that you're looking for. I'm trying to figure this out. Am I being a little out of there? I don't know. Because to me, it seems like a lot of black people in a position to tell black people to make sure they focus their money into the community are out here telling y'all, nobody gives a fuck if you black. We should give a fuck that we black and we should support just based off of that.
Ooh. Boom. Look. Look, like I said, I don't know black people who really do bad business. I'm going to be honest about that. I'm going to say that real quick because you already under a microscope. You already under a damn microscope. I know when I go to black business, I've always had good customer service. I've always had good, the etiquette was good with them, everything. So this contrarian notion that there's black people just wanting you to support them, but they're bad at business, that's coming from someplace else. And we had to look up Wallow's background. Wallow is an immigrant, and he has a criminal background too. I have a criminal background. I'm not going to play like I don't. But yeah, he has a criminal background too. But he acts as if he doesn't. You know. Some people say, well, he talks about it sometimes. Yeah, I guess he may do. He may talk about it a little bit here and there. You know, but when I've seen him, it looked like he was kind of like, yeah, nigga, I was in there and I was doing this, that, and the third. Nah, nigga, I was trying to think about getting the fuck out. The entire time I was in there, I tell people, they were like, what would you doing, Breeze? Shit, thinking about getting out, trying to get the fuck out of there. Like, hey, what the hell? Why am I in here asking these niggas? But lucky because I was somebody who had been to college and had intelligence, that's what kept niggas up off me. People act like, wait, yeah, I had 3 fights in there. I had to smash a nigga face in with the food tray because he thought he was gonna threaten me, and I had to do that. You have to do that. That's gonna have to happen. You gonna have to show that you got the guts to take it to a motherfucker. That happens, but and you may get thrown in the hole like I was thrown in the hole. But when you get out, the next thing what's gonna happen is motherfuckers gonna still come around. But now, once motherfuckers hear like, oh, this motherfucker could read. Now guess what happened? Now you could choose to be like, man, fuck that. I'm not reading y'all fucking letters. Or you could be like, all right, man, what you want me to read this? All right, whatever. And just read them niggas letters. And then all of a sudden, now you off the whole target list of all the niggas because you can read. It's a lot of niggas in there that can't read. That's the shocking shit. Is that you be in jail. They got full libraries in that bitch. See, they pay attention to which niggas go into the library. You be thinking like you just going to the library. No, there's niggas watching you. Like that nigga's in the library reading books. And that should get back to all the other niggas. Because a lot of the people in there can't read. The white people included. Latinos, white people, all of them. And for you as a, especially for a black person, you could easily, if you was going to be doing time, I'd say you could turn that into a lucrative business if you was in jail, you know, being able to read. If your ass got locked up in, I'm not saying, hey, nigga, go get to jail. No, I'm saying if you end up by some mischance, mishappenstance, and you end up in jail, remember, if you're an educated person, leverage that versus violence and corruption. Try to leverage that. You'll come out safer than most other people. Matter of fact, I promise you, you'll walk out of jail. Everybody else won't. So leverage that if possible, because it's it's worth its weight in gold to be intelligent. Because you would think that everybody in jail is a damn fool, but they're not. They're not. They're not. There's lots of very intelligent people in there. Now, what led them to get in there? That's what you might have to think about. Like, "Ooh, what the hell?" So there we go. You know, it's
The
never
Carmelo
you
Anthony Fund,
hopefully
hosted by Give, Send, Go. Let's be clear. The family has not received one dime. Any of the media could have verified this. But we saw on Twitter, we saw on Facebook, and so many different things of the false, lavish life of this family. $800,000 home, purchase Escalade, and private security. Let me make this very clear. The Next Generation Action Network has always had its security detail. Many of you that know us in the Dallas and Fort Worth media know that we have our own security detail. One of the individuals that
If you had security,
escorted
why did
Carmelo
you let
Anthony
that
out
woman
of
run up on the
jail
young man?
is here present with us
Now we got to
now.
question you, brother.
They are a part
This
of
the
the
type of
Next
niggas that
Generation
got
Action
Martin
Network
Luther King
security
killed.
team. The family hasn't hired any private
telling y'all.
contractors or whatever, or splurged or whatever. But
Y'all need to
if
NOI.
they
Y'all better
have the
contact
audacity
Minister
to
Farrakhan
spend money
right away.
for their
Or whatever
safety
your
and
local
security,
chapter is.
that's their
'Cause I know
prerogative.
there's a chapter in Dallas. They need to get them. They need to get them FOI brothers over there immediately. Lock down the street, everything. That's what I would do. I'd contact the local FOI, get all them brothers over there. They lock down the street, checking everybody that come into the neighborhood, everything. That's what them FOI brothers do. That when I was a Fruits of Islam, that's what I used to do. I used to be at Muhammad Mosque number 6 in Baltimore, Maryland, on Light Street. That's where I was. I was a Fruits of Islam. I could have used that when I was in jail, but I didn't. I ain't tell niggas nothing. I ain't say nothing. I ain't be like, hey, I'm FOI. I ain't say shit. But a lot of the Muslim dudes, they could tell because of my habits. They were watching me. They was like, brother, you been in the you been in the temple, have you, brother? I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm a mosque brother, and they was like, ooh, that's why you move the way you move. Cause I knew, I was like, I could have, I'm still who I am. I said, I was letting them explain it to my whole real life. Not only was I a FOI, I also was a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things that dictate the way I move about in my lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? And then our good brother Tariq brought that final thing that I had always been saying all my life is like, hey, we don't come from Africa. I've been yelling that for years. Like, hey, man, I'm not an African. I've been yelling that shit for years. Like, I'm no goddamn African. Every time somebody kept trying to compare me to an African, I was like, nah, bro. Look, I don't know. Maybe some of my people linked up with some of y'all, but really, my family, I don't got no connection to Africa. And I knew that because my great grandmother, I remember she used to tell me. I used to be a young man sitting on my great grandmother's lap. I remember my great grandmother before she died. I remember what she used to tell me about our family. And we weren't no Africans. And so I always listened to what she used to tell me. That's why I said it was funny yesterday. If y'all missed yesterday's broadcast, I had my older brother on here, and he was telling y'all there was niggas that used to dress and look like Michael Jackson that were dangerous in the neighborhood. But them niggas wasn't Africans. Them niggas was like Indians or something from Long Island. I always tell people Long Island was full of black Indians. There was no white Indian. I never saw a white Indian on Long Island. Even the schools like Sachem High School, their mascot was black. It was a black Indian. All across Long Island, you can go up and down the Comswag, the the Manatuck. All of those are black tribes. They're black people. If you can go right now to Long Island, go to these places, you're gonna go meet the people. They all black. Some of them been swirling, so you're gonna see some light skinned niggas mixed up in there, but they still black. All of them black. They black. All up and down Long Island. Most of the families who still farm ducks are black people. They're native people to Long Island. So the Quinnipiac, if you just cross across Long Island into Connecticut, there's another place called Quinnipiac. And in the Quinnipiac, all those people are like black, or like they sort of look like, they've been swirling over there too. So there's lots of mixed niggas in there too. But they black. You could just go over there and you like, God damn, where's all these niggas coming from? But they there. It's right across from Long Island. You can a boat, it takes you only 30 minutes to cross it. I mean, that's on a good day. Maybe on a rough day it's like 45 minutes to an hour. But it on a good day, it only takes you about 30 minutes to cross that bitch. Forget, did I get that shit too? Oh. Yeah, we do got that woman. We got her. Yep, we do got her video.
What's going on? I'm being detained by these guys. Okay. Who am I talking to? Is it John? Is it Robert? I'm in there. 10144 Tommy. I don't understand what that means. I'm in there. Can you stand up, please? Stand up. Stand up. I am not fighting. I'm not doing it. Stand up. I'm not fighting, man. Jesus Christ. Stand up. I'm not fighting you. You put that in my front. Where are you living now? Where are you living? Where do you live? What are you asking? Because I'm the police officer who's taking care of you right now. That's why. I've been kidnapped by a Nazi. And you are.
Well, there you have it. That's how the New York Post, Haley Joel Osment, went fucking crazy. I mean, I don't know. What y'all think? Is he on something? What's going on? Like, is he crashed out because his movies is not? Because he hasn't done any movie work in a long time. I think the last thing he was in was a really crappy fantasy movie. I mean, it didn't do so well. And so when shit don't happen for them, they just crash out. They be like, fuck it, this shit over. So there you got your boy Haley Joe Osment. He like, fuck that. I'm going fucking crazy. Fucking dude, man. Fucking this whole fucking world, man. Fucking dude. There they do. Look, Trump went crazy when Elon Musk, I think he
What
made
the
some.
f is Elon doing there? That's what Donald Trump reportedly told a staff member, blocking Musk from a highly classified China meeting. It's unknown exactly what the meeting was about, but of course, the US is in the middle of a trade war with the world's largest economy, and the president reportedly found out that Musk had been planning to attend. This new report comes as the Doge head's power started being limited for the first time last month. So, are we starting to see the beginning of the end of this relationship?
Well, there you go. That nigga Trump was like, what the fuck is that nigga doing in here? So Elon done had to learn real quick. He had to get his African nigga wake up call. Hey nigga, what you doing in here, nigga? Get this nigga out of here, nigga, real quick. This nigga is not privy to this conversation, nigga. So that nigga had to get thrown out. Trump was like not happy with him being in there. So yeah, we don't know what that means, but look, hey, Trump is like nigga got it, nigga, you ain't supposed to be in here. Get that nigga out of here. I'm talking to China, nigga, not you. There you go. Is this a craze carrier? I don't know. Might be. Hold on. Might be a craze carrier. We'll see. Hold on. We're going to have to bear with it because I ain't paying attention to all of these joints on my own. What is that shit? Alright, yeah, add that. Go ahead. You got short.
He wasn't like acting like super panicky or manic or anything. He was quite calm when he turned to get the other gun, like he knew what he was doing.
Can you walk me through what happened and what you saw?
When I left the Union with my food, I noticed that there was a really nice orange Hummer parked on that road, and I was like, okay, cool. So I crossed the green. I'm already aware, pretty well aware of my surroundings, and I look back and I see him waving around a larger gun, which I at first thought was a rifle, but I guess it was a shotgun. And he let off a shot kind of in our direction as we were walking away from the Union. And me and the boy, that there was only like a couple of us, we just kind of looked at each other like, is this real? Like, what was that? And that's when he turned, probably because he missed at longer distance, and turned to his car and grabbed the handgun out, the pistol, and he turned towards the Union, and that's when I saw him shoot a woman in purple scrubs in the back, in her back, and I just started running. I ran a mile all the way to my apartment, but it was a good 20 seconds as I was running. It was just shot after shot after shot.
The woman you saw shot, did it appear he was targeting her? Did you
No.
get that gut feeling?
That's what I thought at first when he had out the bigger gun and he kind of pointed it towards that boy. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's a BB gun, maybe it's like, cause senior high school will do those water gun fights where like you randomly senior assassin or whatever. I was like, well, maybe it's something like that, and he's aiming at the boy, or the boy messed with his girlfriend. I don't know, just a whole bunch of scenarios. And so when he turned to the woman and shot her, that's when I realized there was no target and that it was anybody he could see, and I took off.
Did that woman even know that she was in danger?
She was shot in her back. She was just walking, and he...
Let me say this. I wouldn't even have to even know this. Like, what is he doing? Once that nigga pulled the gun out, I'd be like, yo, let's get the fuck out of here. I'd have been out. I tell my kids all that. Once you see a weird nigga that you don't know pulling out a gun, you get as far away immediately. You know, even if it looks weird if you ran away from the dude, it's better to be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? And you gotta gauge which weapons they got because you gotta get further and further away so they can't damage you. And that girl, I don't know, look, maybe she's in shock because I would say, yeah, you still in shock. You shouldn't probably even been talking and having this interview. Because she'd already said three different things. And I think that's because her mind is remembering it in different patterns.
And he just turned around and shot her.
And she just went to the ground at that point.
And I left. I ran.
Bitch, you said he pointed, shot at a boy, shot at the girl. You've been gone. And the bitch kept asking her the same damn question. What? Look, tell your kids to get the fuck out of those places. It's dangerous. It's dangerous, y'all. Yeah, we gonna have a little bit of fun before we get to the real racist shit. We gonna get to some of that. Get to that and get it going, y'all. And then we gonna have some gaming later. We gonna be playing Diablo. So hopefully some of y'all can come over there and check me out. Oh shit, brother Tariq is about to drop right now. So yeah. Oh well. I'll catch that later. But Tariq be killing it, man. Some people be mad at our brother, but Tariq is, I'm telling you, Tariq and Neely Fuller Jr. both, man. I swear them brothers saved my life. Because I thought I was crazy, everything I was seeing and what I was thinking about. And then it was Neely Fuller Jr. And then from Neely Fuller Jr., it was Tariq Nasheed. I had already seen his first hit in colors, but then it like they ran them back together, and then I watched all of that shit together, all the hidden colors, and then I sat and I listened to all the reoccurring victim joints on YouTube about Neely Fuller, and then I was even involved in some of the ones that was live, and I was able to talk to our good brother and all those stuff, and it was like, you know, that's what I said. Rise and power to Neely Fuller Jr. You know, that brother is not in peace. His information is powerful. It is still rising, still building us up. And that's what I want to say. Salute to Neely Fuller Jr.
They're so desperate, it's amazing. Oh my goodness. So you guys know how much these racists love to control the narrative, okay? They love controlling the narrative, especially when it's a black victim, right? If it's a black person, they're guilty, and they will do everything and anything in their power to put that narrative out there, to try and sway the court of public opinion. They've done this whether it was George Floyd, whether it was Breonna Taylor, Elijah McClain, the list goes on. They will go out and put out anything they can find of someone and say, look, he's a gang member, right? A little picture of him holding the gun. But the irony is they have Metcalf holding a gun. They have Metcalf giving the middle finger, but they don't put that out there, right? They don't put that out there. They're so deceitful and just wicked in their behavior. As I said, the lineage of evil. So now that they've come to the realization that they can't control the narrative, that black people are going, nah, we're not going to allow you to do that, right? What they've decided to do is just lie. That's what they've decided to do. They decided now to just lie on the kid. Because now that the facts and evidence aren't aligning with their narrative, they're just lying on him. And they're now claiming that Carmelo and his family, because they had to move because of all the death threats. They had to move because of all the credible threats towards their life. Rightfully so. Heck, I'm getting threats just making these videos. So they move, and what did these fools come out and say? Oh, they used the money. They are so upset because one thing, you have to understand one thing, that poor racist whites cannot.
And we have to stop right there because they actually, as we have found out, we listened to the owner of Go Give Sin. They said that the family has not accessed any of that money. They haven't taken it out at all. So this whole narrative that they are spending the money, living high on the hog, that's a big lie. And we have to push back on that. You know, no, there's a lot of goofy Negroes who are pushing that, who from the black community, we so sorry. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Stop that. You know what I mean? Yo, APTV, what it do? What it do? We not gonna accept no cowardly lying shit. It's either gonna be the motherfucking truth or it ain't. This whole act like we support criminality is bullshit. It's bullshit. You can't do crime around black folks and get away with it. What type of bullshit is that? How you gonna try to play us like that? That's not what we do. We don't allow criminality to go around. That's why I told people that said about when they eat, what Wallow said about black businesses. I feel kind of slighted on that because black businesses hold themselves to the highest standard. Because you always under a microscope. You can't run a real black business and have people like, if you forget like maybe some forks and knives, motherfucker might leave a comment under your shit on Instagram like, oh, we got the barbecue from the nigga, but the nigga didn't give us no forks and knives. He's like, oh, look, y'all can come back. I got a whole bag. I remember when the motherfucker wrote that shit, they came back. They were shocked. I had a whole fucking bag of shit for them. Like, yeah, nigga, here's some plates too. Nigga, take it all. There's napkins, all of that shit. Since you thinking like, nigga, nigga, we just forgot it. We didn't think it. We serving you and 3 other niggas at the same time. We just bagging it all up. We didn't pay attention. My daughter forgot. Because it be only me and my daughters when I do shit like that. So I always make sure people, if you going to order from me, you going to get the quality. Your food going to be quality. It's going to be in a nice container. You going to be like, oh, that shit look nice. Everything. Exactly. That's what I was saying. They up here acting as if like, wait, hold up. Like people don't support them because of who they are. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, shit, you got a criminal background. So that's even double like, yeah, black people fucking with you heavy. Yeah, I heard, AP is hitting on something because somebody said that like his book is not selling. And I didn't think about it, and I went over there and looked. I was on Amazon. I was like, oh yeah, his book ain't doing so well. I said, so could that be it? Like, like motherfucker might just have like an anger like issue because he's like, hey, my motherfucking book ain't selling. Fuck is wrong with y'all? So don't tell me it's nothing about black, because I'm black and my book ain't selling. So maybe maybe, we don't know.
Whites cannot stand above anything is a wealthy, well-to-do black family.
He's out of line, but he's right.
All right, think about this. This man breaks the stereotype that they've constantly been trying to tell the country. Oh, single black parenthood. Where does he come from? His father and mother in the house. Oh, they poor. His family is well-to-do. Everything that they hate, right? Everything they try to throw, it's not falling. It's not sticking at all. It's just falling off. So now they try to just lie and say, hey, he used the money and this is like BLM. Oh my goodness gracious. Lord in heaven. Will they ever stop? Of course not. Because it's in their DNA, I would argue. It's in their cells. And until it's addressed, the lineage of evil will continue on with the lineage of evil. That's just how it works. So these people have done everything in their power to control the narrative. Now that they can't control the narrative, they're now lying on him. And they're going to continue this up until the trial starts, if they go to trial. I just want you to understand this. This is what we are dealing with. Because I want you to understand the irony, the ironic hypocrisy in all of this. Because what do they constantly tell black people to do? Hey, lift yourself up by the bootstraps. Hey, Second Amendment, we got a self-defense. You got to have a man and a woman in the household. All the things that they try and promote to us, right? Because
Yeah, basically, it's like everything that they tell you, like, hey, nigga, you need to do this to up your game, and he living all that lifestyle, and then they say, well, no, you're black, you ain't supposed to defend yourself. You like, wait, you just said I need to have all these requirements to be able to defend myself, and then now it's just because I'm black. You can't make it up. It's like, yo, they telling you like, hey, bro, you in that world, you like trying to figure it out. Like, okay, wait, hold on. Am I in a stand your ground state or not? If I ask somebody to leave me alone and don't bother me, is that what it is or it's not? So I don't know. I don't know. Some people say it isn't. Some people say it is. So it depends on where you at. It depends on where you are at, because everybody has a different dissertation or definition of allegedly. Allegedly, that's what everybody has. A different thing. Well, we hope APTV. We hope it. We'll see. We gonna see what goes down, because, like I said, we shall see. Because if you telling me about Texas law, if you telling me about Texas law, he walking for free. If I go by Texas, when I looked at the state and Texas laws, I said, oh, damn, yeah, well, shit. They have a whole law that says that, hey, literally, yeah, he gonna walk free. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but from what I've read, he looks like he'll walk free. So we'll see.
A 43-year-old man is in custody this afternoon and accused of shooting a 13-year-old multiple times last week after an argument related to recently poured concrete. Keith Holmes was arrested this morning in Philadelphia by U.S. Marshals Task Force at a family member's apartment. He's accused of shooting the teenager in the city's Kingsessie neighborhood last Thursday. The 13-year-old was seriously hurt but is expected to survive.
Like, bro, that's that age where you like, hey, yo, you supposed to be cool. Even though you got your heater on you, you supposed to be like, look, what y'all doing? I was about to flame y'all up. You supposed to say that type of shit to them instead of like, they'll see the gun and now they realize like, oh shit. Because they're not going to draw down on you if you ain't drawing down on them. You be like, damn, I'm about to flame y'all up. They be like, oh shit. Because I had some little young bros one day, I'm like, they was all around my daughter's car. I'm like, what are y'all doing? They saw I had the motherfucking toolkit. They was like, nah, we was just standing here. You know what I'm saying? Word up. And they got the hell up out of there. But they knew that I was like, shit, as soon as they saw that hammer, they was like, but they saw I had my hand on the trigger, but they noticed like, shit, his kind of hand is like near there. But they're like, so let's get the fuck up out of here. Because they know I didn't draw down on them. I just let the tool kind of be like the entrance point. Like y'all, as soon as they hear my voice, they kind of notice the tool. You just be like, yeah, the toolkit is right there. So let's just introduce them. They'll see that. They'll hear my voice, but they're going to see that shit first. And they notice real quick, like, oh, yeah, all right, get your asses from around here. So you just have to be like that. That's why I told people, you ain't got to. That should be your last resort. But you introduce people sometimes if you like, wait, hold up, this looks a little seedy. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to be like, yeah, let's introduce him to the toolkit. But yeah, you ain't have to draw down and unalive that young man. That's in my opinion. From what I actually read the report. I went back and read the report, and I was like, yeah, he didn't really have to unalive him. There was a way out of that. There was definitely a way for both of them. For both of them, you know, there was a way out of that. You know, unfortunately. Yeah, like they caught a little white kid just like it's crazy. Like if they tell me that it's not racism, then why you have these instances where you have like little white kids just doing like random racist things if they're not taught this at home? It's like, are we crazy? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna have a little fun because China is whooping our ass allegedly.
我们今生注定是沧桑，苦之来要笑着走过呀，朋友啊，让我们一起牢牢铭记呀，我们今生兄弟情一场。
I don't know what that shit means, but it sounds good about it.
Definitely all the niggas who been getting their merchandise produced out there in China. Niggas is like, hey nigga, y'all was saying we was on some bullshit, and y'all all getting your shit made in China. It's crazy, man. It's just wild to see everybody wilding and flipping over the Chinese shit. You see niggas crashing out because niggas know they bags ain't. Literally, people wilding out about these bags and wilding. I'm like, damn, these Hermes bags and all that shit. Man, they is tripping, bro. Look, all right, whatever. Get that shit from China, nigga. I'm about to buy a bunch of Nikes. Y'all niggas is having a problem. I don't give a fuck if they come from China. I don't have a problem with the Chinese. You see what I'm saying? This is a government problem. This is not something I have a problem with Chinese people. Just like I said, I don't have a problem with African people. I have a problem with tethers. Not every African person is a tether, but almost every tether is an African person. That's all I'm saying. I don't have no problem with no African people. I fucks with African people. When I go to the Home Depot, over here, the most Africanist brothers in there, them niggas be helping me. I don't know if them niggas from the Congo or where them niggas from. But they look like little goblins. No disrespect to my African brothers. But they do. If you ever seen what a goblin look like and then make them black, that's what these brothers look like. I swear to God, they look like goblins in clothes. No disrespect. I'm just telling you how they look. They got the long nose. That's why I'm like, damn, what type of Africa? I remember I was telling the nigga, I think the nigga told me they from the Congo. Because I was like, what type of Africans is y'all? Cause the niggas was interested in me. Them niggas was looking at me. I'm looking at them. I'm like, cause most Africans don't look at you in your eye, but them niggas did. I was like, what up, nigga? They like, what's up, my brother? And then I was like, yo, come help me, nigga, cause I was getting a whole bunch of dirt that day. I was like, what type of Africans is y'all? They told me like some niggas from the they like kinda in the Congo. I don't know, some weird shit. But yeah, they look like goblins. Word up. No disrespect. Them brothers, I'll salute to them type of brothers. Them niggas is rocking with me. Look at this shit. This chick, and now she's begging for...
A racist rant going viral online. And San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie marks 100 days in office. I'm Janelle Wang. Let's get you synced in. This cell phone video, which has been viewed millions of times, shows a woman in a car repeatedly saying the N-word at another woman. She uses the racist slur so frequently, we are not sharing the audio.
Folks from not even just around Pinole and the Bay Area, but even Los Angeles got a hold of this video and was asking me, was this your city? And unfortunately, the answer was yes.
Pinole's mayor says it happened on Sunday in downtown Pinole in the parking lot outside the Pear Street Bistro. He says the person who recorded the video is in touch with the city, and police are investigating this as a hate incident. San Francisco Mayor Daniel Lurie is touting some major progress in the first 100 days in office. One of the mayor's big campaign promises had to do with public safety. And according to Lurie's team, the city has seen a 35% drop in property crimes, 15% drop in violent crimes, and a 41% drop in car break-ins. San Francisco police crime data corroborates these declines.
That's apparently where that chick is from. So, yeah, yeah, that chick right there, I seen on X last night. Her mama put up a whole tweet for her, talking about my daughter is crying incessantly because she's so sad for what she did. I was like, the bitch got to lose her job, and it looks like apparently that's gonna happen. She's getting fired. Yeah, she'll be on the streets of Mumbai. You know, you're over here in America, and you safe from where them men over there will whoop and kill your ass and beat the death out of you, unalive you, just 'cause, you know, maybe you're cute or something, and he think another nigga with a tiger got with you. Shit, your ass is unalived over there quick. Don't bring that shit over here. Look at this. Like, this is what I was saying. Look at this brother on TikTok. He had this about a little kid getting caught. Like, literally, like, they're supposed to write on this wall, but look at what this little white kid chose to write. So is this, like, from the family? Y'all let me know. Is that appropriate to write on the wall? And why would you do it? I can erase it. Yeah, erase it. Have respect. Do y'all need to see that one more time? Because the white woman was on his ass like that. You're a racist. This is what the little nigga wrote. Is that appropriate to write on the wall? And why would you do it? I can erase it. Yeah, erase it. Have respect. So, like, where the fuck did he just start writing that shit from, family? That's the shirt god. Y'all go check out the shirt god, man. Shit crazy, y'all. Shit is crazy, bro. Y'all go check out the motherfucking shirt god, because that shit was wild.
In this now viral surveillance video, Philadelphia police confirmed they're using as part of their investigation. You see Balaji's black Chevy Suburban parked on 18th Street. 4 people walk out of the lounge and approach the SUV. As one man, who police identify as a 22-year-old, opens the door to get in, 2 men run up and start firing. Investigators say the 22-year-old was hit in the arm, leg, and abdomen. Balaji was shot in the head, but still managed to drive his car to the corner of 18th. He made a right on Chestnut Street and continued about a half block before his vehicle jumped the curb and hit a light pole. The 22-year-old was taken to the hospital in critical condition, and paramedics pronounced Balaji dead on the street.
Damn, yo. Shit crazy, yo. That was in Philly, man, and that's real crazy. It's the wildest shit I saw. Like, where did they come from? Like, what the hell? Like, y'all gotta start talking on Instagram about what you're doing.
Shocking video of another migrant being detained, this time in Massachusetts, in which ICE agents are accused of detaining the wrong man. The wife of Juan Francisco Mendez was filming as agents smashed a car window and dragged him away. She says the agents first asked for a man named Antonio who used to live in their building. In a statement, ICE calls Francisco Mendez an illegally present Guatemalan alien. According to his family, he has no criminal record and was awaiting final documentation on his asylum status. He is now being held in a facility in Dover, New Hampshire.
Don't matter, bitch. If they let him out, then they let him out. But look, we've been warning you motherfuckers. This was coming down the pipeline. I ain't no black. Hey, you niggas and all that shit y'all was talking. We told you motherfuckers. White supremacists say you niggas is no longer worthy anymore. Get the fuck up out of here. And that's what's going on. So let me get over there. Hopefully I catch Tariq joint. But y'all have a great one. I was in here earlier. I may come back later.
Yeah. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Yeah, grits and gravy. Yeah. Grandma hold it down on the porch, barbecue, pig feet, pass me the hot sauce. Uncle Ben got a shotgun, double barrel, you gon' pay the price. Living in the country, living the life. New York City's my wife, downtown's my mistress. I love fried eggs, ham and biscuits, and cutlass drop, Cadillac convertibles. Lincolns, we cut off the top, the block, we run the streets. We set up shop, it's all gravy, grits and pork chops. We roll tops, hops and barley, man. We see purple like Barney, man. It's funny how on falls there's pigs and chickens, and the streets got pigs and chickens. I ain't saying nothing wrong about cops and women, but if they shoot fish, wear it, y'all. You know the doggone bra, he ain't even scared of y'all. I'ma keep walking, I ain't scared to fall. When I know most of y'all scared to crawl. With the strength of a giant might scale a wall. Singing Negro hymns like Mahalia, y'all. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
The Hambo, have you heard? I put most of these herbs head straight to the curb. They went flipping the birds, you know. But I did it all with a banjo, straw hat, overalls, and a pair of sandals. Smoking Winston Lights, Salem's and Camels. Yelling, hurry up, boy, load up my ammo. Orange hat, jumpsuit, color of camel. 4 wheels, see if you can handle it. You ain't got fire, just enough to light a candle with. You ain't a builder, I wouldn't never hand you bricks. I hear them chirping. Without my pork rinds, grits, and gravy, I have a fit like a baby. Might even come around and have to pick up your lady and take her somewhere that's shady, but not under poplar trees and strange fruit. Part of the civil rights movement, I done found my roots. That's why I'm trying to find the truth. Only want that real shit when I come up and spit in the booth. Eat it up, regurgitate it, give it to you. Pork rinds, grits, and gravy. I see you at the barbecue. Yeah, I see you at the barbecue. Yeah.
Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. Pork, rinds, grits, and gravy. You know how the old folks say, oh Lord save me. By the way, give a little whiskey to the babies. Hot sauce, pork, rinds, grits, and gravy.
God, the dead has arisen.